The third G20 Research and Innovation Ministerial meeting is concluding at the CSIR in Tshwane today, where the Tshwane package and the Tshwane Declaration will be finalised. The declaration is based on the three priorities of his task force, which includes open innovation, biodiversity for sustainable development and diversity, equity, inclusion and accessibility in science, technology and innovation. Our SABC News senior economics reporter Liabo has more.
Thank you very much. We're still here at the CSIR in Pretoria, where the final day of the G20 Research and Innovation Ministerial meeting is currently underway. And as my guest would have just schooled me a few minutes ago, that the process that has taken place is the packaging of the Tshwane package, which includes the 10 deliverables. And later on today, the highlight of, I guess, today in the meeting is the Tshwane Declaration that will be signed and sealed. I'm joined by Mampe Chaba, who is the Chief Director for Multilateral and Africa Cooperation in the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation. So she could give us a little bit of understanding of what the package is, what it's meant to do for you and me, as well as the Tshwane Declaration, how that is going to change our lives and the lives of science and technology in South Africa. Mampe, thank you so much for your time. I've just been telling the viewers about the Tshwane package as well as the Tshwane Declaration. Could you just help us with identifying what the difference is between the two and what purpose they both serve?
So the Tshwane package is our outcome of the 9 months we've spent deliberating on a number of issues. And to put it simply, it includes the 10 deliberations. I'll talk to those in a minute, and the declaration. So together they form the Tshwane package. We have 10 deliverables, but clustered under 3 priorities. First priority is on open innovation for development. And one example I could give there of a deliverable is the open innovation platform. So it's a world map highlighting innovation policies, innovation instruments like funding instruments for innovation, research infrastructure. And this is simply to make innovation and science accessible to all. So by just clicking on any country in the G20, you're able to see their research infrastructure, their policies, without having to hustle a lot. So that's one of our deliverables. Priority 2 is on biodiversity for development. And an example I could give there, it's a set of recommendations on how to build or strengthen Africa's research capacity in human genetics, in human genome. As you know, we are very uniquely made as Africans, and the medicines we consume is not necessarily based on our genetic makeup, and that's why sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we're trying to build this research capacity, that we have enough researchers that understand how we are made.
Did I hear correctly that you are looking to have a fund established for the research genome?
It's not necessarily a fund, but it's a number of things. So you need to have platforms that support research capacity, funding, yes, as well, but also a way of having researchers being able to move across the continent so that they learn from each other.
Right.
Yeah.
In the 2 minutes that I have, let's talk about the Tshwane Declaration, what it is and what it seeks to do.
The Tshwane Declaration is a commitment of the G20 members this year, indicating what it is that they stand for, they believe in, that should happen based on the principles that they've agreed to. Our 3 priorities are included in the declaration, and there is no problem across all the G20 countries with the open innovation segment or the biodiversity. But the 3rd priority is on ensuring diversity, equity, inclusivity and accessibility in the STI enterprise as a whole. So all the way from designing a research project to implementing the research results, we want everyone to be included. Men, rural communities, young people, and there are issues with some countries not agreeing to the wording, using the word diversity, because it has different meanings, different from different countries. So we're debating those nitty-gritties, but in all, we all agree that science should be for all, by all, but it's the wording of how to craft it that's causing a bit of a glitch.
Looking forward to seeing what the groups or the participants come up with. Mampei Chaba is the Chief Director for Multilateral and Africa Cooperation within the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on that last priority to see what solution they come up with, because today is the last day and everything has to be wrapped up today. And so in our later bulletins, we'll make sure that you find out how that all ended up. And with that, it's back to you in studio.